And a good day, all of you. John Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition today. Looking at Genesee Specialty Cran Orange Kellerbier. Kellerbier. Beer is not B-E-E-R, but B-I-E-R. Some places have it spelled that way, more so overseas. This is a Kellerbier Zwickler, pronounced Zwickler beer style. Special thanks to my Wayne from Pennsylvania for sending me a can of this. I appreciate it. This style of beer is 4.5% ABV. Reading it is a rather old, rare, unique German beer style, Kellerbier, unfiltered and unpasteurized lager. And it says so right on the side of the can, a unfiltered golden lager with natural cranberry and orange flavor. So, Beer Advocate doesn't have a rating on it, but 3.75 out of 5 on Untapped. So, once again, thank you, Wayne, for sending this to me. 4.5%. So, at first when I looked at it, I kind of thought maybe be, the ABV and the name of it. I thought, might be viewed as possibly a sour, possibly. So. But these beers alcohol tend to vary. Could be high, could be low. So this is more lower, 4.5, kind of same as most standard adjunct lagers that you have, or maybe borderline light beer. 4.4, 4.5. So immediately could be a Radler, possibly. Remind me of a Radler. Definitely get that orange and you get that cranberry flavor scent right away in this. Smells quite nice. It's really good. Pretty good flavor here. Not bad. Not much head up top, as you can see. It looks like an orangeade. Looks like, it's almost like a seltzer, sort of a maybe hard seltzer, which I'm not really all too fond of those hard seltzer brews. But here we go. Cheers. It's flavorful as light. This was introduced in last year, 2021. Yes, I had to stop myself before I said this year, 2021. Of course, we're in 2022 now, but this was introduced in 2021. Go to the Genesee website, of course, you'll see it. It's right there. All the info. This kind of reminds me a little bit of a Radler, or kind of in that hard seltzer category, which is now all the rage right now, and I'm not too thrilled of. I mean, if you taste it, it's like, but I'm sure Genesee, like all these other beer companies right now, seeing what people's tastes are, people's interest and desire, and they want to do something that's, try things that are kind of, appeal to the masses and what people want nowadays. People now, the beer drinkers are more drinking a lot of these lighter lagers, very, very health conscious, and you've seen me repeat this a lot, and it's very true. Very health conscious, very much wanting to what they're putting in their bodies, what they're doing, what they're eating, and what they're consuming booze wise. They love booze, but they also know they don't want to have that sort of look of, hey, that look like I've been drinking? So we've seen this rage of the last 5-10 years now. This, maybe going back with the date when they introduced with Michelob Ultra with the Michelob Anheuser-Busch InBev, or before Anheuser-Busch was taken over by InBev with the Michelob Ultra. The lighter, more enjoyable beverage, which is all right, but yeah, it's all right. So let's put it that way. could be negative, but I'm not going to go nuclear on that. So, I've never had this style before, so this is the first time I'm having it. So again, thank you, Wayne. Again, I'm going to keep thanking you, but for me to try this. But I'm getting this feeling of like I'm drinking a Radler, a hard seltzer. So, I mean, this would be great for the summer months. You know, again, when it's humid, it's hot. You're looking for something that can really quench your thirst and the pound down. Then I would say this would be one of those beverages to have. And of course, you look at the Genesee website. You know, of course, Genesee Cream Ale, the Genesee Lager, Genesee Ice, the Lights. All of them I've tried. All of them are excellent. And then, of course, it's the same brewery that does the Dundee Honey Brown Lager. And that's also another really good beverage as well. Since I moved up here to Georgia, I do see Genesee, mostly the cream ale, and that's it. I see the cream ale. I do see the lager in a 30 suitcase, a 30-pack suitcase. That's probably all the Genesee beers have been very well priced, very reasonably priced to get. So that's one reason why I always get it as a little standby beer. The cream ale is here. I only seen it as a 12-pack, 6-pack. Excuse me, I'll take that back. 16-ounce 6-packs of Genesee cream ale, and then of course I mentioned the lager in the 30-pack suitcase. But outside of that, the beer is kind of very. One spot I did see this 25-ounce cans of the lager and the cream ale and the ice. And that's kind of very rare. Now, if I was down in Mobile, I can get that like easily, and it was pretty inexpensive for the cream ale and the light and the ice. Cream ale, light, and the ice. Don't see much of the lager. Don't see much of the lager unless it's a few stores in the Mobile area. I can see it. Be as it may, but it's very, very well distributed, particularly if you live in the Northeast and other Midwest as well. So, Rochester, New York. So, yeah, I'm getting this flavor as if this is again, the flavor of the cran and the apple and the orange would be great. Again, this would be more of a thirst quencher, right in the line again of a Radler or a sour. Summertime thing, you want something to kind of replenish or just kind of cool you down, ice cold. This would be that kind of beer to have. But kind of buy this again, and that would probably be the main reason to buy it. But you know, again, as I said, summer months, you know, when it's really hot, you know, I'll have a Bud, or you know, an inexpensive light lager. You know, could be Bush Light, or which that's very rare to find, or Milwaukee's Best Light, which is everywhere pretty much, even in my town. So, and you got some other cheap lagers, you know, Natural Light, you know, whatever. But you know, those are if you get what I'm saying, those are the ones I would pretty much be buying. So, anyway, again, thank you, Wayne, for this. I'm gonna go B plus on this one. This will be a 8.7. Again, look at it for what it is, as a nice refresher, smooth drinking, just end of the workday. You've been working on the field, working on a roof, or doing something, you know, working street pavement, you know, the grueling jobs, which I know about very well. You want something to kind of really ease the day and just like something to relax and put your feet up and chill. This would be one of those beers. So I'm going to go B plus 8.8 for the Cran Orange by Genesee Brewing Company. Very good. Enjoyable. John Henderson, Pierre, the Beverage Rambleton. Keep on watching as always. Cheers, live, laugh, and love. Cran Orange Kellerbier. Cran. Enjoy.